Hi everyone, it's MJ from My Paper Journey. How's everybody doing? I know I've been missing for a while, and well, some of you know I have issues with my kidneys, and they still keep producing kidney stones, so that was my problem. And then after that, I ended up getting a kidney infection and a cold, head cold. So I was not doing well, but I am here and I'm here to share a few items that I bought from two different Etsy stores that I had never bought before. And here is the box that I got 2 days ago from Dale, from my dear friend Dale from Not Too Shabby Chic. And I'll share that with you. And Dale, this box has more than what I ordered. So but thank you. And but this is the last that I received, so I'm gonna go in order that I received the packages. This is from an Etsy store, and I forget the store name. I took the receipt out and set it aside. It's called Grace and Mercy Books. Yeah, Grace and Mercy Books. And this package is a vintage ephemera stash bundle, vintage pieces for scrapbooking and so forth. And it was free shipping as well. So that was really nice. And I'm just excited to see what's in here. I just thought I'd share along with you. I was going to go through it, and I said, well, maybe I'll bring you along. Oh, this is a key charm. Isn't that pretty? Hope I'm staying in frame here. This key, so maybe I'll bring this up a little closer. And well, there's a lot of ephemeras. Well, I know this is not vintage, and some of this ephemera is not vintage, but you know, vintage look. And this is nice and sturdy chipboard. So yeah, it's cute. Oh, this is pretty. I don't know if you guys can see. It's a rose. And then I don't think these are really vintage, but I like them either way. Ooh, this is a leaf for Dale's Challenge Botanical. And there's some more here. And this is like a faux, I don't know, it says some type of alterations. Can't see too well. My eyes are failing me. When nothing is sure, everything is possible. Oh, but with God, everything is possible. And then here's a faux postcard. And this is an alteration, faux alteration card. This is like a home pattern. They kind of look like, I don't know, like the Tim Holtz. And then this is a picture. It's a picture, you know, an old picture, vintage, but it's new paper. It's not vintage at all. And so is this, but I still like it. And here's a postcard. I don't know if this is vintage or not, but it looks vintage, but I don't think it is. But and then these are great papers for collaging. And here's a postcard. Well, oh, I thought it was a postcard, but it is a postcard. It just doesn't have. And then here's some. It looks like it's sewn around. Well, the description did say, you know, her stash, and this is like botanical. So, And then here's some more pictures. Cool, like that. And more card, artist, magic. And here's a postcard. This one may be vintage. It says, oh, I can't say it. Massillon Women's Club Building. And this is a marble fountain, Yaddo Park, Saratoga Springs, New York. It's pretty, I like it. And then this says, now play the game, don't peep beneath. First sign your name, then lift the leaf. And it's another one. So, and these are signed. Has the people's names, I guess, that played a game. And this one says, my hair was not always this color. So I don't know if this is I don't know what they are, but okay. And some more paper. I'm not sure if this is vintage. It could be faux. This is faux. And these are some old postcards. I don't know how old. It doesn't say. It's copyright Perla. This is Athens. Oh, here's more. This is from Athens. The Temple of, oh my gosh, I can't see. My eyes are really bad. Olympian Zeus. This is a postcard from Monumento di Gaetano de Medici, Michelangelo. And this is the, I don't know, doesn't really say. Oh, the Temple Apollo at Bassay. So that's the ephemera. And then set this aside. And the words brave, free to fly. Cute. And then these are just different papers from, I guess, magazines, and I'm not sure. Yeah, they're like cutouts from maybe from old magazines. 1926. From the stores of 1926, but the magazine is says here Saturday, October 12th, 1929. So yeah, these are from Vintage Paper, and this was copyrighted in 19. Oh my gosh, I don't know. It looks like 56, and then prior to that, 1928. And same thing here. And I hope I've been staying in frame, because y'all know how bad. Oh, you know what? This is kind of like a, yeah, the 1927, 1928. I was just going to say this is the 1920s, for looking at the way they dress. And this is a letter. Well, not a letter. Envelopes. Dr. John Graham Poole. 607 Southwest 83rd Terrace in Gainesville, Florida. 1982. April 14, 1982. And here's some index pages from a book. It doesn't say how old, but they look old. And then here's some pages from an old book. Captain's Courageous. Yeah, Captain's Courageous. And then these are old music pages from a music book. I like the feel of the paper. Live with Jesus, go into the field, living for Jesus, and go into the fields. Never heard of that. And then some more book pages. 1931, December 1931. And Deserted Village, another vintage pages from a book. Doesn't say the year. And more. Ooh. Oh, I can use this for Dale's challenge. Vintage Botanical. Oh, it tells you when to prune your, I don't know what these are, but oh my goodness, this is so pretty. I know this is not vintage, but it has the vintage look. And more book pages. And the Fox and the Grapes. Old music book pages. Here's some Christmas. And some dictionary pages. I don't know what year, but okay, so this is what I got from Grace and Mercy Books on Etsy. So if you want to visit them and let them know that you saw my purchase from her, and all of that was $15, guys, and there was no free shipping. There was no. And this one is from, I think it's in here, the name of the store. The name of the store here is VintagePaperyFinds on Etsy. This was not a free shipping. I did have to pay, I think like $5 for shipping, $4.94 plus sales tax, and she has a note here. Look at how she packaged everything, so pretty. And hi MJ, thanks so much for your purchase. We hope you love the ephemera. If you're happy with your purchase and you have a moment, please consider leaving us a review. Have a lovely day. Anita and Christy, Vintage Papery Finds. That's the Etsy store if you guys want to give them a visit. And then she put this to keep it, preventing it from bending, which is nice of her, to be careful how she ships things. And there's a pretty pink lace that I can use. And there's a little tag. It says, thank you, Vintage Papery Finds. It's always nice when it's handwritten, you know, instead of those stamps or pre-made thank you cards. Pretty. And it's handmade, and she used washi tape. And this is packaging paper that she made an envelope out of. And you know, this paper can always be used again. And what did I get? This is what I got is Mystery Vintage Ephemera Pack. So that's what I got. You know, when you don't craft, you shop. And because I was home, I was feeling sick, and that's what I did. I shopped. Why? I don't know why I do that. Do you guys do that? Yeah, that's why it's better to keep yourself busy crafting instead of shopping. And, oh, cool. I've never been able to find, like, magazines and stuff like that here. You know, old pages. So, yeah, I'm happy. And this is a little thank you. A little gift that she included in the order. And these are, like, some stamps. And I hope I've been staying in frame. And this is a piece of King Henry IV, woman's blend, whatever it is. And then this is a ticket stub, A Doll's House, Friday, March 10, 2000. So that was almost 24 years ago. Ticketmaster, A Doll House, and a butterfly. That's cool. Could always use that. set this aside. And here are the Beachcomber Beach Club. It's pretty cool. And oh, this is a, it looks like it's a book page with this gentleman's picture on it. It's pretty cool. And here's a postcard with a cow. Look at how pretty the scenery. I hope you guys can see it. And this is Saint Christoph Arlberg, 1800. I'm not sure if I even saying it right, but anyways. And here's what's his face? Bob Hope. It looks like him. No, maybe not. And this is an old magazine page from March 24th, 1926. Oh, cool. And here's another magazine, smaller magazine. Maybe like in the 60s, because the way she's dressed and the way the appliance looks, the refrigerator. And here, the Saturday Evening Post. Doesn't have the year on it. Oh yeah, May 8, 1954. Cool. Some more vintage pages, more paper. It's a recipe. Cheese omelet. Hey, if you guys don't know how to make a cheese omelet. And October has 31 days. Yep, it sure does. November 11th month. Of course, it is the 11th month. And it says here, weekdays, weeks and days. Looks like a kind of like a guide, you know, like for a preacher, what each week, what they're, you know, each week they were going to, or each day of the week, with their subject was going to be for that, the preaching for that day. See Pennsylvania this year. It's more old, and this is, oh, this looks like an original receipt, October 15, 1928. Cool, because I don't have stuff like that. And this is Irving Trust Company. This certifies that Joseph Kaplan is the owner of 5 shares of the par value of $10 each of the capital stock of the Irving Trust Company. And this doesn't have a date. Oh yeah, it says May 24. It was kind of 1929. Isn't that cool? It's not expecting that. Cool. And here's a cathedral. Where's this at? La Dome. It's pretty cool. And more vintage pages of April 10, 1926 from Vintage Magazine. And this is a cutout. This is Switchbacks Climbing Bare Truth Mountains. Dog of Flanders. This looks like a children's vintage book page. And here's some more. This is like a botanical vintage book explanation of different plants. That is cool. And here's an original letter, April 23rd, 1912. Out of a book. It's written. That's cool. And more vintage dictionary page, and this is a receipt from March 25th, 1927 from Pemberton and Heistown, our Union Transportation Company. Cool. And this is a letter dated, or an envelope dated January 11, Portland, Maine. It doesn't have the year. It's just the envelope. More old magazine pages. That's beautiful. Cut that out and it could be like the cover of a journal. And here's more old, more receipts. 1938. Original written in paper and pencil. This handwriting looks like my dad's. January 5th, 1930. That looks like my dad's handwriting. Isn't that beautiful handwriting? My sister Frankie, she has a beautiful handwriting, just like my dad. Not me. This is June 1931, Good Housekeeping magazine page. Hawaii. And more. This is it's a New York 19, doesn't say 20 something. 100 shares pack. Value of $3,887.50. That was a lot of money then. And more old pages. I like the feel of old pages. More my book. And this is ballroom. But these are the caverns that you go in. Oh, we went to one when we went to San Antonio. Oh, it's beautiful. The natural made caverns like that. And more magazine. Doesn't have a year. And magazine, a receipt of 1907, Sunday, October 12th. Cool. And Denmark Castle. It's Frederiksborg Castle in Denmark. And more old books, and this is another receipt. These are original, and then July 17, 1944. Oh, the year my mother was born. And then July 20, 1944. Paper doll sweater, paper doll bath sheet, slip book, and hat. The total to $13.46. Paid by Nat or Matt something. And the check number 186 on August the 9th. More magazine. And these are, doesn't have the year, but it looks like in the 50s, 60s. Oh, more. February 14, 1916, Chandler, Wilbur and Company, Inc. in Boston, Massachusetts. It's a letter and signed by the president. Are you not interested in the first preferred stock of Massachusetts Corporation that has been in successful operation since 1845? Whose earnings are several times its dividend requirements. Pretty cool. Yay. Sports and more old magazines. That's so pretty. Oh, May 16, 1928. Punch, his master's voice. The world's greatest entertainer. I don't really like clowns, but you know, that's alright. This is pretty cool, guys, because this lady really, for the price, even though it was the same price, but she charged me shipping. But I don't have here in California because it's not an old state, so it doesn't have a lot of history like back east. All where there's a lot of you'll find a lot of old. This is a check, December 7, 1944. Maver J. Campbell. You know, and so I was glad to see this, and I took a risk because it was a surprise. But I did see the reviews, and everybody seemed to be happy with all the things they received. So I said, why not? I don't know where to. July 1941. So these are all original. They're not like modern stuff like the previous one. You know, it had the vintage look, but they weren't vintage. And these are original, and they're all vintage. So I am very happy with my purchase. So go check them out. Again, oh, this is Vintage Papery Finds on Etsy. Smith Wesson. Simplify shaving. Just a Gillette safety razor. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I can't read that. The letter's too small. More vintage book pages, and this is an old receipt, the unused receipt, but nonetheless, it's pretty cool. New Jersey Carpet Mills. Oh, and this is where they're weaving the carpet. That's pretty cool, huh? And I think this video is getting too long. Sorry, guys, but I just enjoying what I received. And then consumer reports on cars. Ooh, pretty cool. And this is like a copy, a little piece trim of a magazine. Not magazine, but a newspaper magazine, I guess. More paper. An envelope with a 32-cent stamp with a Liberty Bell. So, you know, it's been a while because we don't have no 32 stamps. It's what, 65 cents? Building of the vessel. It's expensive shipping. Oh, the Union Trans. Oh, it's missing the rest. So this is a ledger, and there's a written ledger. It looks like they used a carbon on it. And another old page of a magazine. This is more new. This looks more like in the 60s. Doesn't have a year, I don't see it, but yeah. So, like I said, this is Vintage Papery Finds. How long is my video? Okay, I'll do a separate video with what I got from Dale. So go pay a visit to these two places on Etsy. Grace and Mercy Books and Vintage Papery Finds on Etsy. And I'll put the link on the description box if you're interested. Or like for those like me that don't have them, or where to find original vintage pages and ephemera and etc. So I am very pleased with my my purchase from this place, more so than the other one. So I'll see you on the next video, guys. Take care and God bless, and may God watch over each and one of you. Bye bye.